Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the Bull City Hangout 8-4. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham _Skiewriter. That's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper, which I invite you to check out at durhamskywriter.com. It is production week. That means that with it being a live website, that means that last month's news is being switched slowly to this month's news up to the second week of September. So if you have information, send it on. I would love to have it. All righty, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to join me on camera and hang out or shoot the breeze or promote something. All right, let's start, as always, with the school tools page. It is lunchtime, so if you are in need, your children ages 18 and under can get free bag lunches from Durham Public Schools, and then adults can get free non-perishable food supplies. So you have until 12:30 to get to Bethesda, Eno Valley, Githens, R.N. Harris, Hillside High, Parkwood, or Sandy Ridge. You just go to the nearest school, and the addresses are on the school tools page. Then you have until 1:30 to get to Burton, Lakeview, Shepherd, Southern High, or Southwest. And then extra schools jump in on Tuesdays and Fridays. So you have until 12:30 to get to Brogdon, Eastway, Glen, Holt, Y.E. Smith, or C.C. Spalding, and you have until 1:30 to get to Club Boulevard, Hillendale, Holton, Kip, Maureen Joy, or Lakewood Middle School. There you are. And because it's Tuesday, Grace Church of Durham, they have grab-and-go meals for kids. You just drive up, they hand you a bag lunch, and you drive on. This is until 12:30, so you don't have a lot of time, but they are on Coal Mill Road. If you're in that area, you can get a free lunch for your child. All righty, let's see what's happening with the Word page. That is the governmental and the nonprofit information page. So let's go to Word and see what's going on. I'm just going to mention real quick, this. I won't go into detail because I mention it every day, and I don't want you to get tired of it, but if you're in need of it, I want you to know that the city has a water. Let me look it up and get the term correct. It is the, Water Hardship Fund. They can help you with up to $240 on your water account and get you caught up. So that's the city of Durham. Go to the Word page, get the information, and find out how you can apply for that. Also, I just want to mention that DSS, Durham County Social Services, they have emergency funding for people whose jobs are affected by COVID-19. They might be able to help you with your rent payments or your mortgage payments. So check that out. Get the paperwork together. It's all listed on the Word page. All righty, now let's go back down to Durham Tech. Durham Technical Community College Small Business Center has wonderful free webinars. So let's see what's on the docket for today. Well, this is actually tomorrow morning. So, this is a good one. Keeping your restaurant employees and customers safe while dealing with the pandemic. How timely is that? Okay, so that is tomorrow, 9 until 10:30. Again, it's free. So just go to the Word page, click on the link, sign up, and then attend tomorrow. Again, it's called Keeping Your Restaurant Employees and Customers Safe while Dealing with the Pandemic. All righty. And let's see, they have another one. Ooh, I should mention this one too. So tomorrow at 12:30, Marketing Outside the Box, email marketing. Okay. Pam Gomez. Wow. From the Bahamas. I hope everything is cool. I know she was going through it with the hurricane. So Pam, I trust everything I do hope everything's okay. I loved your video where you showed us the outside of your house and your trees and whatnot. So I do hope everything you were worried about whether your trees are going to survive. I hope they did. So let us know. Let us know in the notes. Okay, so that was Durham Tech. So let's see. I'm also going to tell you about SCORE. And SCORE, they're in Chapel Hill, but they serve Durham. Really doesn't matter because everything's online now anyway. So SCORE stands for Service Corps of Retired Executives. Basically, they're experts. They've already been through the mill. They've run their own businesses, and now they're able to mentor us, teach us. They have free webinars. Tachi's here. I'm going to congratulate Tachi. 5 years with Mediascope. If you like social media and pop culture and fun and mirth, follow Tachi. Check out Mediascope every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Facebook, LinkedIn, Periscope, WJMS Online, Radio Online. There you go. And Pam says, everything is well and the trees survive the winds. Good. And thank you, Pam. Yeah, well, this is what I do. I like to keep my community informed. I hope every city has somebody like me who's letting them know how to find products and services, et cetera, et cetera. All righty. So what was I saying about SCORE? Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see. So tomorrow, actually, there's something going on until 1. You might be able to tiptoe in, but there is a webinar right now called Taking Care of Business. Learn how to please your customers and increase your business with top quality work and personalization. That's going on right now. It started at 11:30. It's going until 1. So if you don't mind being late and they let you in, you might want to check that out. Now tomorrow, that's Thursday, so I won't worry about that. Okay. All righty, let us now go to the Women's Business Center. That's downtown. Again, it doesn't matter. It's all online. So let's see what's happening today. Ooh, this one just started. Remote Work Management and Practice During the COVID-19 Crisis, Part 3. And don't worry about Part 3 because they're all, self-contained. So with this one, they talk about maintaining morale for yourself and your team while dealing with challenging situations, including layoffs and furloughs. Okay, you know how hard it is to run a business nowadays. A lot of us are losing money. I haven't gotten any ad revenue since February. So yeah, it's hard. So you might want to check that out. It just started and it's going until 1 o'clock. Go to the word page, scroll down to Women's Business Center of North Carolina. And again, it's free. So you just sign up. If they let you in, that would be great. All righty. Let's see what else is happening. I just also wanted to mention. So I spoke to the director, Mr. Price, of the Women's Business Center. Upcoming is going to be a cybersecurity pilot program. This is for young women ages 18 to 35 from what they call diverse backgrounds. Okay, so this is coming soon. I had some questions. The wording was such that I didn't quite get exactly what would happen after the training. Anyway, to come very soon. So I will be speaking with the woman running the program today. Then I'll be able to tell you about it in detail tomorrow. But it sounds like a lucrative field. Okay, so this, again, it is called the Cybersecurity Pilot Program. It's a training program for young women, and it sounds like a very lucrative field. So check that out. I'll tell you about that tomorrow in detail. All righty. Let's see. Now let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. And it looks like Pam is following Tachi. Awesome. We should all follow each other because only the hip people hang out here. I'm just saying. Okay. So on the health page, I tell you about the different places where you can get coronavirus testing. There's the old Walgreens on Guest Road, 6 locations of CVS pharmacies. Also, if you have a child, these other tests are saying you have to be 18 and up. Lincoln Community Health Center tests young people. They test kids. They have a sliding scale. They accept you whether you have insurance or not. If you don't have insurance, they have a sliding scale because they want to make it affordable to all. So check that out. It's on the health page. It's called To Your Health. All right, let's go now to the sports page. Sports. So I'm curious about how the Bull City Futsal Academy is going. Mr. Jose Santibáñez, if you are watching or listening to this show, please contact me. I'm very curious. Futsal, I've only seen it once. It's like a super duper fast indoor or outdoor version of soccer, 5 per side. The ball is smaller and less bouncy, and they play on a court as opposed to a gigantic field. And it looks like it's a lot of fun. So They're teaching kids how to play it on Saturdays, and I'd like to know how it's going. So, Mr. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, contact me and let's talk about it. All right, just wanted to tell you that Durham Parks and Recreation, they're not quite open. They do have some, they have, as you know, they have summer camp. This is the last week of summer camp. So some of the buildings are open, but for the most part, let me just give you an update. So here's what's open right now. The parks are open now. Twin Lakes Park will be closed from August 10th through the 12th for maintenance. The park restrooms are now open. The trails and greenways are open. They still ask that you at least have your mask with you in case you pass close to people. The tennis, pickleball, whatever that is, disc golf, futsal, and basketball courts are all open. The athletic fields are open, and of course the skate park in Durham Central Park. The dog parks are open now. Pineywood Dog Park will be closed Thursday for maintenance. And then here's what remains to be closed. The playgrounds are closed, like the swings and the, Yolanda's here. Woo, we're going to talk music in just a second. Just a second, Yolanda. All right. And she's got on cool glasses. Okay, here we go. So here's what's closed. The playgrounds are still closed, like the slides and the swings and all that kind of stuff. The administration is closed, DPR, Durham Parks and Recreation. Most of the recreation centers are closed right now, except for the ones that are open specifically for summer camp. And then, of course, and this is really sad, the indoor and outdoor pools are all closed, and the spray grounds are closed too. But that's just the way it is. So I will keep you up on what's happening with Durham Parks and Recreation. You can read up on some of their offerings, including tennis classes. All right, they're all listed on the sports page. So go to the Sport and Life page for the latest on Durham Parks and Recreation. Okay, last page we'll be visiting before hanging out with Yolanda Raymond. Let's go to Let's Go, which is the calendar of events page. Let's see what's going on today. So I told you about the grab and go meals for kids at Grace Church of Durham. Told you about that. Oh, I didn't tell you about the Nehemiah Christian Center. They're on Mangum, downtown. They give away free bag lunches on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So today it's only until noon, 1 o'clock. So it's noon to 1, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Keep that in mind. Also, let's see what's going on. The Keenan Institute for Ethics and Virtues and Vocations will co-host, and this is, of course, Duke University. They're co-hosting the Reimagining Education, Conversations on Character, Community, and Crisis. That's a series. That's the name of the series. And today's talk is called Social Upheaval and the Search for Meaning and Purpose. Well, that's really deep. Wow. It's going on right now until 1. It's free, so you might be able to tiptoe in. I've come in late on a lot of meetings. They don't seem to mind. So, most of these Zoom meetings you can join without being seen. So you might be able to just tiptoe in. Want to check that out. Speaking of live concerts, as you know, Downtown Durham Inc. In collaboration with Sonic Pie Productions, they have those Tuesday afternoon live performances. Okay, so today, singer-songwriter Matthew Earl, he will be performing live from 1 until 2, probably from his house. That's the way they've been doing it. And it's really cool. You can actually tip the musician, which is really slick. So again, this is Downtown Durham Inc. This is their series. You can click on the link. It's on the Let's Go page. Also happening today, New Visions of Africa restaurant from 3 until 6. They're giving away free dinners, free meals. You must wear a mask for that. And last item that I'll be reading for today, the Judea Reformed Congregation, they're hosting a panel discussion tonight. It's called Why We Say Never Again, Solidarity for Immigrant Justice. That is tonight, 8 until 9:30. That's really late, but that's great because that's when you put the kiddies to bed. So that's from 8 until 9:30. The panelists are from Migrant Roots Media, Siembra NC, Never Again Action, Carolina Jews for Justice, and UNC Religious Studies. So they'll be talking about migration in the Americas, et cetera, the rights of people. All right, so it's a free Zoom event. Oh, shoot. Usually I have the weather report written down. I forgot. Let me go to my app real quick. It stormed yesterday like crazy because of the hurricane. So right now it's 82. It's partly cloudy. It's sunny here on Cap Street. But anyway, 82, it's going up to 85 I can tell it's already very humid. And then tomorrow it's going up to 89 and more. Whoa. Oh my God. Thunderstorms all week. And next week too. Anyway, I want to see what Yolanda's talking about. So let us hang out. DJ is here. Hello, DJ. Very happy to see you here. Hanging out here on Bull City Hangout. So let's see what's happening with Yolanda.
Hi.
How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Love the glasses.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you dropped in yesterday because that caused me to see what was going on with you. And you're going to be giving a live concert too.
I am on tomorrow, August the 5th. It's going to be from the Clayton Center. So we'll be performing on the stage, no audience. Nice. But of course, the audience from Facebook Live that comes in. So, yeah. And I have to tell you, Pat, you were one of the very first persons who said to me, you need to get a concert. You need to start streaming when the pandemic started. You were one of the first persons. And I was like,
you need to do that.
Yeah. So I have been planning and thinking about what makes sense. And I think what people need to hear. And you know, good music, and I think people will enjoy it. So thank you.
Thank you. Because you know your girl Lenora Helm has given at least 3 past. Yeah, she's been with Downtown Durham, and then there's this jazz. What's it called? Jazz, some kind of jazz alternative or something. Anyway, there was some jazz organization, some national. I don't know if you know about them or not, but she was taking part of their concert series. It was like a talk concert kind of thing. And then she was in another one just last week. And I was like, she's making herself known.
Yeah, you know, for me, it has been, because, you know, I have this multifaceted life. It has been making sure that as I'm going between all the different things that I'm involved in, that I have this flow of peace. And so I wasn't in a big rush, if you will, to like go out and perform. But I will say, like in the last probably 2 weeks or so, I have done a lot of one-off concerts with a piano. And tomorrow's concert is with my full band. So I have been actually performing, but not to the level that you're going to see tomorrow. Just because I think I wanted to plan it. I wanted to be very purposeful in it. And not that anyone else who's been performing hasn't been doing that. I just felt like, you know, I whenever I present, it has to be with some intention of reaching really what my goal is, and that is to connect people to each other.
Nice. So, that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know, I've been involved with my work and the pandemic and stuff that we're coming up with that. And my kids are, you know, navigating school. And so.
What grades are they in? Because I guess, well, all the kids will be home the first 9 weeks. Right.
Well, so my kids are in college. I probably. They're older.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. Yes. You knew me. Yes. So my boys are in college. They both start back in August, and but they are living on their own, right? And so just navigating to get them to their places and you know, prepare for online courses.
Amazing.
And just, you know, that life that's just different from what we know it to be normally.
What a wonderful place to be. How about that? If you don't mind, I want you to give us a more or less formal introduction, because I'm just like, hey, Yolanda. But Tachi's in Florida, Pam's in the Bahamas. I don't know where DJ is. So they might not know who you are. So why don't you give us like an introduction, a bio or whatever.
So I am Yolanda Равен. I am a professional actor, professional vocalist, being that I am an international recording artist with 3 albums. I've traveled around the world and sang with Isaac Hayes, and most recently opened for Stephanie Mills. And
that's right.
Yeah, Will Downing. And I am a corporate attorney and an executive with with a large corporation, and I basically delve into intellectual property transactions and things of that sort. I've been married for 26 years in August. In the middle of, hey, we're in August already. And 2 boys. And I like to tell people, in all that I say that I am not done. And that we are all blessed with so many gifts, and because we have them, we should use them and share them and help people see that they can do the same.
Exactly. My dad used to tell us, use all your skills.
Yep, and you can find me at 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 And like I said, when we first started, I am in a full concert on tomorrow with my band from the Clayton Center. So we'll have like the lights and the stage and so forth, and some really good music. Some really 7 o'clock p.m. cruise right before you go into your evening, get off work, good music.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo. Are your speakers up? Because I suddenly hear an echo.
You hear an echo? Did it all of a sudden come? Because I didn't do it. I didn't do anything different. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Maybe the. I don't know.
Did it go away?
Yes.
Oh, it's much.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I hear myself again.
Oh, you hear yourself again?
That's
okay,
so weird.
That is weird. So you're hearing yourself, Pat. Something is going on.
No way! Oh my God! DJ is Debbie, my friend Debbie from Talladega College, who lives in Washington D.C. Debbie has the coolest job.
Okay.
She is it's like the Ward 7. I forget what it's called, but basically what Debbie and Debbie, feel free to join us by going to the Durham Skywriter Facebook page and clicking on the link. But what Debbie does, it's Debbie Jones. She goes around to neighborhood businesses and find out what they need. You know, signage, whatever they need to keep running and to fight off the chains. I don't think she put it that way. That's the way I put it. But the importance of community businesses. And, I have a community paper, so I'm all about that. I love following when I visit Washington D.C. In fact, I went to a conference there earlier this year, and I got to follow Debbie around as she visited her different businesses, and I just love the community angle. When people do that kind of work, I'm just all about that.
You've been doing this for a while, though. I mean, I've known you for a while, and but you've been doing it, and you're doing it well. And I can't say thank you enough. Really,
thank you. I love it, though. I started in Chicago in the 90s, 80s. No, wait, 90s. Yeah, 90s. In Chicago. And then when I moved here, I decided, well, why not do it here, too? Why not? Just promote people, promote products and services, let people know what's happening. I'm curious about intellectual property, though. And thank you, Chachi. I appreciate that. And then intellectual property, is that like patents and what songwriter
that's
contracts?
Copyright, patents, trademarks, and for COVID-19, part of one of my clients' projects was to basically make available our high-performance computers so that people can come up with solutions for the vaccine for COVID. So that was pretty cool. And working with several companies all around the United States, really large companies, but also working with the White House and our scientists in the White House to make sure that we were all on one team to come up with a solution. So
that makes sense, because I was thinking, well, I'm just a regular person. And I was always thinking whoever comes up with the first cure or vaccine for COVID-19 will probably win the Nobel Prize. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I was just imagining all the scientists in the world rushing about trying to find this cure. But it's nice to know that the USA guys are all working together instead of fighting each other.
Yes, exactly. it honestly, it was a great experience too, because normally when you're dealing with these high power companies, there's a lot of ego. And when this started, it was a lot of cooperation to find a solution and to work together and figure out how to make it happen. So that was very encouraging, very encouraging.
Well, give us the inside scoop. So will we have a vaccine by the end of the year, do you think? No pressure.
I actually don't know the answer to that question, but I will say what is known is that COVID is not the first instance that we see now of that particular disease, and that there have been many scientists way before this started who were working on a vaccine. Obviously that focus to get a cure has been accelerated because this strain of COVID is so, fatal to many that, they're progressing. I know that much. So that's a good thing.
Actually, somebody on Facebook signed up to actually be I don't want to say guinea pig, but to accept the vaccine to see
the vaccine.
Yeah. So hopefully it's fingers crossed, because I am so ready to get back to normal. I am just so
But normal, ready. So what is normal to you? And then I have to run. What is normal to you, Pat?
Seeing people in person, DJing. I was supposed to have gone to 4 conferences this year. I was supposed to go to Seattle, Boston, Atlanta, and Washington. Well, I did get to go to Washington, D.C. But yeah, I mean, getting an income, that would be nice.
Yeah, I know for me,
so many people are.
Okay. A lot of the gigs that I had were canceled. Some moved out, but then they moved out and canceled again. So there has definitely been a stall. And then I heard that the stimulus that's supposed to be coming forth is stalled again. So I have a number of friends who are, I know. All we can do is, I think, be grateful for the moment that we have today. I can't stress that enough. Nothing happens by coincidence. Those conferences that you thought you were going to, there was something there that you weren't supposed to be a part of. And so the universe switched to make sure that you were here today and we can have this moment. And
I accept that.
Yeah. And it will get back, I think, to a normalcy. But I hope that normalcy is not one where we forget to love each other, where we forget to be kind to each other, and that we have more placement of value on life itself. I think, we were so busy running and doing as opposed to being and learning to love each other that we stopped growing. So maybe this is an opportunity for us to reset so that we can grow.
Well, I see some racial issues being confronted that would not have been confronted before. And hopefully we can work through it in such a way that we all kind of get along better and accept each other, with more positivity.
You're that person, though. That's why I love you.
Oh,
what you do is that.
Well, thank you. And you know what? We did not give the time of your concert. It is a live concert, and it's going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern time.
Eastern, and it's on.
It's going to actually be Facebook live stream from the Clayton Center. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and watch it from my live, so that if you don't know how to get to the Clayton Center, you can find me. But if you go to YolandaRaven.com, you'll see it there. And if I can figure out how to send you the link.
You do that, because I'll go ahead and post that in the Durham Skywriter. And of course, I'll mention it again tomorrow, since it'll be an event happening tomorrow. So of course, I'm so glad you came on today, because I really want someone to come on every day who wants to promote something that's current. So I really appreciate, and I'd love your music. You did not say what kind of music this concert will be. I've heard you do R&B and jazz.
Yeah.
So it's going to be both?
This is going to be a mix of both, yes. It's going to be smooth.
Oh,
delightful.
Okay, that's what we need. And you put on a full production, which I really love, because not to put anyone down, but some of the musicians have been, like in their kitchens or their backyard or front porch, and that's cool too, very homey.
That's right. That's right.
But sometimes the full show with the elegance, yeah, we all love that too.
And that's why I say everything happens when it's supposed to be. Like when you planted the seed in my head, I thought I could. What does that look like? And as I was planning life around and dealing with the pandemic, it was, what does that look like? And gratefully enough, the Clayton Center and I connected, and we're going to have a show for you tomorrow.
Wonderful. One last question.
Yes.
Don't you have a new CD out or
what?
What is your latest CD?
Yes, my latest CD. Let me see if I have it around.
I don't think I have it.
You don't have my latest CD? My latest CD is called 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. It's actually my name. And I will be singing a few songs from that album, as a matter of fact. We're going to be doing some throwback to my first album as well.
Okay.
And I think some fan favorites that people will appreciate. Awesome. Some originals, some covers. Okay. It'll be fun. Just come to have fun.
Can't wait. So tomorrow at 7:00, and I'll talk about it more tomorrow. Thanks again, Yolanda, for dropping in.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Wasn't that fun? Super fun. So I really hope that you guys learn that dropping in a Bull City Hangout is really fun and a good way to practice having your face in front of a camera, because I know it sounds nerve-wracking, and it is at first, but then you get used to it. And of course, you realize with this being Facebook, you're talking to your friends anyway. So there's nothing really to be afraid of. So join me tomorrow or any other day that you want to promote yourself, promote your business, your house of worship, whatever. And just let me know. You can let me know in advance or just drop in like Yolanda did. Actually, I invited her, but still, just drop in. I welcome all. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So share this out so the more Durhamites can find out what's happening today in the Bull City. And I will see you tomorrow at noon. Stay dry. I think it's going to rain. Wait, let me check. Where's my phone? I gave the weather report. Usually I write it down. Let me see if it's supposed to rain today again. Let's see. I don't think it's going to rain today, but it is going to rain tomorrow. Anyway, you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Ciao for now.